Looking to bring new life to a Cambridge landmark. For years, the fountains at the corner of Hespeler and Pine Bush Roads have stood dry with no water running through them. But one councillor is hoping to change all of that. CTV's Krista Simpson joins us live from the area tonight with all the details. Krista.
Leanne, Councillor Scott Hamilton would like to see this fountain functioning again. He says this area really is a gateway to Cambridge. It's close to the 401. There are plans for LRT and a GO station here, as well as residential developments. But he says any revitalization project shouldn't involve raising taxes. Standing at the corner of Hespeler and Pine Bush Roads in Cambridge are fountains that haven't had water flowing through them for years.
You can tell if someone's new to Cambridge if they don't know what those three monoliths actually are.
But for those who did witness the structure's operational days, like Jigar Desai,
they used to be a delight. Like every time you come by, you take an exit and you see those fountains going, and it makes your day.
The fountains were created as part of the old Nob Hill Farms store that used to sit at that corner. The grocery terminal shut down in 2000, the site becoming a Home Depot a few years later. The water was briefly turned back on in 2005, but then stopped again. What stands there now gloomy in comparison, says Cambridge historian Paul Langan.
You come off the 401, you're welcome to Cambridge. And we had the fountain. Now it's welcome to Cambridge. Home Depot sign, no fountain. It's really lost its luster.
Ward 7 Councillor Scott Hamilton hopes to change that. He's preparing a motion that, if passed, will ask city staff to look at a potential partnership with Home Depot to get water flowing through the three towers again.
They were built really to unite Preston, Galt, and Hespeler because it's at that one spot where all of those key areas of the city are supposed to come together as one.
This is not the first effort to try and get the fountains turned back on again. The late councillor Frank Montero tried as well.
He had looked into revitalizing the fountains back in around 2017, 2018. And at that time, there were issues with the piping, the maintenance hadn't been completed properly. I think that there were issues with sediment that were being left in the pipes. And so I think it was quite costly to try and get them moving again.
Hamilton says any path forward has to be cost effective.
The key to this is not to raise anyone's taxes because we're in an affordability crisis, but look at the reserve funds the city has in place to construct awesome pieces of architecture that are exactly like this, and to look at when we could bring those into play in a manner that's feasible.
In a statement, Home Depot Canada tells CTV the company has been in touch with the City of Cambridge and looks forward to continuing discussions regarding the fountains. Hopeful news for those who would like to see some character return to the corner.
If you stop at the light now and you look, you go, what's the point of this? Because it doesn't really have any meaning, just these structures sticking up out of the ground.
It will help the people of Cambridge, it will help the businesses of Cambridge, and overall it will look good.
Hamilton anticipates his motion will go before council in February. After that, there'll be the opportunity for delegates and city staff to weigh in on their thoughts, with their thoughts on a path forward. Leanne.
Okay, Krista, thanks for that. CTV's Krista Simpson joining us live from Cambridge tonight.